ignition.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another race analysis presented by Newtype Cycling. I am your host, Jared.
What does that make me?
The other host.
Okay, cool. My name's Spencer.
There we go.
I'm back.
All right, guys. This is the Dixie Cat 4.5. It's 30-minute crit. This is deep into the Triad Criterium series. This is a big field, dude. There's 40 riders in this one. I don't know what got people super psyched today, but they're out in numbers. What are you feeling?
Yeah, at first I was excited about that, but then quickly I realized it's pretty sketchy out there when you have a bunch of people and a few newbies.
Yeah, so we're like 2-3 laps in, and we already realized, like, all right, we need to be like top 10, top 15 at minimum, and it's getting super sketchy, and my spidey sense is tingling. Everyone check out the rear camera right here. You're about to get some good footy. Chill, boy. Oh, we'll get a second view of this in slow-mo. Watch this guy's front wheel right here. He takes a digger. We'll get another angle at that. Appreciate Wes for sending over this footage right here. He takes a big tumble, but just pretty much it gets super squeezed right here, and wheels touch, wheels cross, and man, Wes takes a big digger. He was okay. He gets up riding. He actually finishes out the race a couple laps down, but man, dude, a couple of those guys like got peeled up off the track.
Yeah, it's never fun to hear that, but yeah. And then everybody started kind of taking off there, and we had to, close stuff down.
Yeah. Jumping ahead a little bit further, we are 5 minutes in, and this is literally just like laps later. I'm feeling pretty good, and there's I'm like, okay, feeling good. Let's give this thing a little burn, and you, Spencer, are my hero right here. So there's a guy up off the front. I'm gonna go get him. And look at you, Spencer. Textbook, son.
Yeah, it's like I planned it. Once it started happening, I was like, dang, this was a good move.
It felt good, didn't it? You're on the front, and you and this guy, look in the rear cam with the green shoes right here, to Spencer's right. I'm chasing down his teammate, and Spencer and this guy, I think his name is Matt, just let up, and they just ride the front. I love it, man. What were you thinking right here?
Yeah, it looks like my watts are still pretty high up there to be letting out, but yeah, it was cool, and then people weren't coming around. I was like, all right, maybe this will work, and I was psyched for you.
People got a little word of the wise. We got a couple of attacks coming from the left right here. They were like, they smelled the turkey right here, and they were like, okay, I know what's going on. And what you guys do is perfect. You guys let a couple people kind of go, and then you hop on their wheels. Meanwhile, I'm up here trying to motivate my breakaway companion the whole time, and right now in this section of the course it's a tailwind, so I mean we're going pretty quick, and I'm not having to do a ton of watts, but we've got a really good gap, and you guys are still in the front, and I try to motivate them and tell them like we've got this, and unfortunately we need like one or two more guys to make this stick.
Yeah, and just probably do it a little later in the race, but when it's only 30 minutes, anything could happen. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So so you guys are behind us. Like, what was the whole mindset right there?
I think it started taking off. I mean, I remember this being a hard race after that.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm still working on recovery. So whenever I'm out in the front and then slot in, I'm just like working until I kind of relax.
Yeah. Jumping ahead 10 minutes into the race, the pace is ramping up right here. This is actually a headwind section of the course. If you look up at the track map at the arrows, headwind section, dude, we're rolling hot, 32 miles an hour. We're on Spencer's cam. And you look up at the front left corner, we got a 3-man breakaway, and this is pretty threatening. I think Zach's up there for Gigawatt and 2 other guys, and the speed really ramps up. I know it's hard to tell from the audio, but like me and Spencer are kind of coaching up people and like trying to motivate them to close this down.
Yeah, people were really motivated as well. Like, so whenever anything went off the front, people would just hammer it to close it. I remember that being a thing from that race. Not many breakaways would get far.
Yeah, and especially with a field so big that we've already had that one crash. Like, I think guys just wanted to string it out and try and dump people off the back as quickly as possible. I was worried right here look at me, I'm in the back, like got a gap. That guy that got between me and you just had no juice, so I had to come around him.
Hate it when that happens.
Oh my gosh, dude! You really have to like really look at their riding style and how they're riding to know if they're fit right now or if they've got the juice to pull that back. And I got caught out in the wind on that one, but it's still splintered right here. There's still like a 4-man, 5-man break, and dude, these guys do a good job of pulling this thing in, and I think you do a good job of just staying patient and letting it happen.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that burns you, but yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, check out this lap rider right here. Oh, it gets out of the way. Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
That is the MO for this race, is just there's lap riders everywhere. There's crashes. It's awesome to see the participation come out with like the 40 plus riders, but you get those guys that are really green, have never done a crit race before in their life, and we start going 30 miles an hour and just stuff doesn't go right.
Yeah, I think this one, the juniors raced as well, so they had their race before, and then they still joined us. So I don't know what's up with that, but I think they fixed it for the next one.
Yeah, right here you guys get organized, and we ended up pulling this thing back. So luckily that brake didn't go anywhere.
Glad no one's behind me there. Yeah, this guy's falling back. I mean, he just helped pull that back, so
yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, so that's super good. Yeah, we bring him back. Should be good to go. Right here, 15 minutes in, I go on an attack right here and get up to the front, and then all of a sudden, like, me and you are on opposite ends of the Peloton. I'm talking to Zach in the pink gigawatt kit, and I'm asking him if he's good to go because I'm trying to do a break or another attack right here. And this is just one point I noticed watching the footage, that me and you are on opposite ends of the Peloton. Like, we're not really helping each other out as a team factor.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking to Zach about that, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think I can help you go off the front.
Yeah.
And is this the one where he does go off, but he goes off like at a different time?
Yeah, that's coming up the next lap here in a second. We're going to switch over to your footage,
Spoiler.
but I'm getting on the front, just kind of keeping the pace up. You know, this is a headwind section again, and I pull off right here and let guys roll through. Again, the whole point of this is we're trying to spit as many of the newbies off the back to make it safer for us. Normal competitors who have been doing the season or doing these races throughout the entire season. No hard feelings against them, but we want a safe race, and we're out here to get points and try and win the overall series. So we're jumping over you. So this is a good point. Like, I'm up on the front right now, and you're in the back. Why are you back there?
I'm trying to remember. Look at my heart rate though. It's nice and happy.
Jeez, you got a good draft, my dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason.
Well, I wish you were up there with me.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm blowing up. I'm coming over here on the right side, letting them roll through. And this is where Zach in the pink gigawatt kit right here, he yells at me, and I'm on the other side of the road.
Yeah, I was like, this is what I saw happen.
Ooh, that guy right there in the black kit goes off in the grass. And Zach yells at me, and he goes on the left, and I'm on the right, and I'm like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm getting guttered.
I was just smiling at that point. That was just funny.
So there goes an attack where we just don't sync up and nothing works out. And this just kind of stretches out. People fill in. Nothing comes of this. So it's another one of those instances where it's like it can be tough sometimes to, whenever you and other teammates or other buddies are ready to attack, that stuff doesn't work up. So it's always important to know where your teammates are and be in good position. Jumping ahead in the action, this is 7 minutes to go, or coming up on 7 laps to go. I'm feeling pretty good right here. My heart rate's pretty solid, down to 170s. So I surfed the wheels for a couple laps and went off the back. But if you look right here up Blue Canyon, he's gonna get a little motivator right here, and I'm just gonna kind of hop on his wheel. It is a headwind, and so I'll have to do a little bit of watts to get to him. But you get that spidey sense, and he starts going. Going. Zach's behind me. I'm like, yo, this is it. And then I just smash it real quick. And Zach does a good job of slowly reeling me in. And we try and go off the front. But the rest of the Peloton, they're like, they know us, ridden with us before. They easily and quickly.
Keep right.
Dude, here comes some lap riders, and I'm like yelling at them. I feel so bad, but they're going so much slower,
right
and we're
in the middle.
hauling butt right there. It's okay. It happens. Everyone's out there to learn and get experience, but it just seems like every week we have some type of like lap rider issue that it always affects the race. But these guys pull us back real quick. They pull back the rest of the Peloton and stuff like that. So, and then counter. You gotta love it. My heart rate's getting high. This hurts. And I kind of just slot in and let these guys fill in right here.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, luckily this wasn't a major attack, and I could hold on. I want to keep that upper position. So they're on the front. Well, if you look ahead, we have more lap riders, and for some reason, Matt up here on the front in the Cannondale, he goes on the right side of them, which the racing line is on the left, and then it's like splits them. And so then you have this lap rider in the pink right here coming over on me. I did not have nice words for him, but
I was
it's all
wondering where
good.
the audio went.
Yeah, but we worked it out afterwards. Super cool. Everyone's out there learning again, but it's an instance like I don't know of a good way to like resolve that issue. Like, what do you think?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't know. I mean, I've been in that situation, and then you want to keep riding. You pay to be out there, so I just don't know. Maybe the 4-5, it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
but I also, when I get back in, I'm trying my best to do it at a good spot, not just riding in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Jumping ahead, 3 laps to go. Psych is high. Everyone's feeling really good.
It's getting so tense. After that crash in the beginning, I'm just like, I don't know what's going to happen with these guys. See somebody going. Oh, yeah, so that guy.
Okay, yeah, so that guy is a lapped rider, and
Everybody
he
starts yelling.
caught back on, and he decided, I believe this was his first crit race,
yeah, it
so
has to be.
we'll give him a mulligan and a pass on this, but he literally gets in front of us, of the main Peloton, and just like, not swerves intentionally, but he sprints, and then he gets tired, and we catch him, and then now he's in our way. It was just unfortunate. It was this race where lap riders were a huge issue. It's the name of the game sometimes when you're in Cat 4-5 race.
Yeah, I think so.
So the speed's ramping up right here. We're jumping over your cam, Spencer, and 3 laps to go. And we're in super good position. I feel really good about where we're at. I always love the inside of this line right here when it comes down to the last couple laps. How are you feeling so far? Your heart rate looks good.
Yeah, no, I was feeling good. It's always nice to be right in the middle. All that wind out of the way. Yeah, I think, did you ask me how I was feeling? I probably didn't say I was feeling good. But I think it ends up being a pretty good finish.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get on the inside too. I think usually I like sitting outside, but yeah, coming up on the last 2, I try to come back into the inside and get up a little farther.
Yeah. So I'm talking to this guy right here in front of me, and the previous races, he's like attacked with like 1 to go, and we're coming up on the bell lap, and I'm just like waiting for him to go because I want him to go so I can catch his wheel and see him getting the drops. And I'm like licking my chops, ready for this. And here he goes. And I'm like, this is it. And Spencer, you're like 2 wheels behind me. And dude, I am so psyched right here. So this is a headwind, remember, coming down the start finish line. And dude, I'm on it. I'm psyched. I have no idea who's behind me. But all of a sudden he lets up right here and looks back. And I just attack way too soon. Well, if you look at my rear cam, Shannon in the red Trek, he attacked like a half a second before me, and it just so happens like we run together. Yeah, I set him up. And so I'm way up here on the front. We're gonna switch over to your cam right here and check out that footage.
You thought your eyes lit up. His eyes lit up when he saw you do that.
Dude, yeah. So we rewinded a little bit. Now we're on Spencer's cam. So what do you think right here, man? You're in pretty solid position.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think there's somebody inside, so I'm like, crap, I can't get there yet.
Right.
Then it kind of opens up later. Yeah, I'm not even looking up there. I'm literally looking at his wheel, just hoping he pulls me up.
Well, that's a good wheel to be on right here. This guy right here. Super fast to that chicane. You're on the inside where you want to be.
Yeah, I knew Zach was on my right, but
you're fifth wheel right now, coming into a headwind straight. What are you thinking right here when you go on the straightaway?
I'm not, man. Yeah, I should have went inside.
Watch this guy in the blue on the far left. Far left. There's me on the right. There's this far left guy. If Spencer would have followed this guy on the left, he would have gotten second. And then everyone swarms. And listen to everybody yell right here. Oh my God.
Couldn't really hear them, but it sounded like we were going to battle.
Dude,
good
crazy. Finish, Spencer. That was sick. You guys swarmed the crap out of me.
Yeah, that was good work by you two holding it.
All right, man. See you on the next one, guys.
All right.
Mission.